Good morning.
Hi, JMH and Cass, and who else do I see? JMac, how's everybody? I'm hoping today's a better day for me than yesterday was. We will see. Maybe
Oh,
time for me to retire, if not.
you're just fine.
How's Nikki today?
I'm good, actually.
Good.
That's good. I must have
Very
just
dark
called
at your
you.
house.
I'm get Yeah, I don't have no lights on yet. It's
Oh,
still early.
too early to put the lights on.
Yeah, I gotta let my eyes adjust.
Hey, Cass. Sunny. It's a nice sunny day here today, but I hear it's supposed to get cold again tomorrow.
I was gonna
We have
say.
rain all week.
Joanne Furs, good morning to you.
I'm just kind of wondering what you girls are wanting today. I have linen. I have, I can probably do a couple rounds of comical. What are you girls thinking you're wanting today? Or I could go over. I did sort out the Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. I don't have any Halloween, not even one Halloween, so I shouldn't say that. Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. I think I have three St. Patrick's Day. Christmas, Easter, Valentine's. I have some Valentine's.
I would take
What
any of
you
those
girls?
if they're black and white.
I pulled every black and white postcard
All right.
out for Carol to see, and then I'll sell what she doesn't want.
Cassack says linen.
Okay, I have a really lot of pretty linen ones.
GMH says all of it.
All right, well, I think that's what
The
I kind of
colors
want.
in linen postcards are beautiful.
Oh, I don't think these are. I know, that's what I'm saying, and I like the texture feel of them.
Yes.
So, and I'm going to start over with new bags today, so we'll have to start fresh, Carol, because I don't want to have to. So it won't
Hi,
take us long.
Terry. How are you?
But, um, oh, Terry, I forgot. I'll get you an invoice, honey. I forgot all about you. But you can tell
Deb's
I'm real
knee deep in
worried about you.
postcards and baseball.
Yeah, I'm going to say, you can tell I'm real worried about you because I'm not.
Deb's grandson plays pretty decent baseball, and he pitched a shutout last week.
And I was not there. And so if I have to dress like an Eskimo, I'm going to every baseball game this week because coach told me he was going to pitch, but he wouldn't tell me what day.
So he's
So
already had surgery on his shoulder, has he, Deb?
yeah, he had Tommy John on his elbow.
On his elbow. Okay.
On his elbow. So yes.
It's amazing how hard sports is on young bodies.
Yeah. Well, he pitched. I mean, he when he was in the travel ball, he pitched like he never pitched before, and they really did a number on him on his younger days.
Yeah.
They really, his dad just pushed too hard, and that's what happens to you.
My daughter used to row. Well, she didn't row, she coxied, which is the person who kind of lies down on the front of the boat and tells them gets them to keep their strokes together and keeps them on course. And she hurt her back when she was a teenager rowing, and it bothers her to this day.
Yep.
And you wouldn't have ever really thought that would have been a problem, but who knows? Who knows?
I didn't do any giveaway, girls, yesterday, but you're all gonna. I'll put it in an envelope. You're all gonna get free postcards that bought yesterday. So everybody that buys postcards from me is going to get free postcards. And
Oh,
so
how
I just
nice.
forgot all about giveaways. Um, so um, anyway, and we might do it from time to time if you remembered. Um, let's see.
Joanne
So
first says, Deb, I sent you a picture of a Christmas postcard that I'm trying to find.
okay, that's when I just answered her back. Are you looking for these? Okay, Joanne, let me look at it closer, and before I sell my Christmas cards, I'll look through them. Uh, I'll see what I got, darling. Because we're going to do linen today. We're going to start out with linen, is what we're going to start out with. Everything is $1, Carol,
Okay.
today. I'm going to start with new bags, girls, so it'll take just a minute.
And are we doing
So,
8 at a time again, Deb?
yeah, we're doing
Okay.
A through H. So let's just get started.
All
And a
right.
lot of them are buildings. So here's a building. pretty colorful buildings. Somebody asked for buildings yesterday, but I just love the feel of these. And I don't think most of them's going to have writing on them. If they have writing on them, I'll turn it over. That's a pretty one.
J Max says, explain linen.
Nakia, explain linen. I don't know. We'll have to have Nakia do some explaining.
I think Nikia's left us. So linen is kind of a textured postcard that feels like linen paper. So maybe you can hold one up, Deb, and kind of move it back and forth, and people will be able to see the texture.
Yeah, it feels like it's not glossy, it's not slick, it has a texture to it.
And the postcards themselves have sort of very specific kind of looking colors, like muted but vibrant at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They were, I think, very popular in the 40s, I think, 30s, 40s.
Yeah, when I read it, it was 40s, yeah. 30s and 40s. But yeah, it has a it has a, well, not like linen
yes,
fabric.
they're printed on linen paper, but they have a texture that...
Yeah, it has a texture that is just really nice.
If you run your thumbnail across it, would feel like a series of little lines, sort of.
Yeah, yes, that's what it feels like. All right, Carol, that is them. $1 a piece.
So those are going in.
And like I said, I got to start new bags. And so it'll take a minute for the first few rounds.
Oh, Nikki lost her Wi-Fi.
Oh, poor girl. She just got her electricity back.
Yes.
I turned my, is it too bright, Carol? I turned my overhead light on and I got my ring light on. Is it too bright?
They are maybe a little bit blown out. So maybe let's try just for a minute turning off your ring light.
Okay, that's off.
And that didn't seem to make much of a difference to me, but took away some of the shadows maybe.
All right, let me see.
I think that's quite light.
Is that okay?
That's better,
No?
yeah.
Okay, well, that's got the ring light back on.
I think I would turn off the ring light because I think it makes them...
Okay.
I don't know. What do people think? Ring light, yes or no? Good morning, April.
And I took my, these are spotlighting or track lighting. So that has track lighting. So I think that's too bright. Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking at you.
Nikia says linen postcards are literally linen. So there we go. All right. So JMH would like E. Joanne A.
Okay. Hang on. I got to make a bag for everybody. Joanne. All right.
Cassax F.
Okay.
JMHG. Hold on, just let me scroll down a little bit more. Yeah. Yes, JMHG.
Okay.
Joanne Furs B.
Okay.
Kath Sachs H.
Okay.
Joanne Frères D.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing anyone for C.
All right. A. B. C. D.
Deb, can I bother you for A? It looks a little spooky to me.
Okay. Well, we'll do this one as A.
I love the colors.
I know. I love the colors.
Someone said no ring light, so I'm not sure. I
Okay.
think that's probably
I
past.
turned it off. Yeah, it's
Okay.
off. I got my
Yeah.
track lighting off and my ring light off. So E, F.
On Facebook Marketplace here, someone was selling a postcard with a 2-cent US stamp for $1,000.
Oh my. H. All right. There you go.
All right, those are going in.
When you get tired of linen, we can go to comical.
JMH would like E and F.
E and F. Okay. Got it.
I don't think I'm seeing anybody else. Oh, hold on. Sorry, Cass Sachs would like A,
Okay.
C,
Okay.
and H.
All right. Is that it?
Yes, that's all I'm seeing, I think. I wish myself. Oh, Joanne first would also like B.
Oh boy. I think it was this one, Joanne,
It
wasn't it?
was, yep, that was B.
Okay.
Cass Sachs will take G.
Okay, that was a pretty one. With those little cars, I liked that. And the
J Mac, I wish myself luck that I don't script today as badly as I did yesterday.
oh, stop it, Carol.
Cass Sachs will also take D.
I only had take D. Oh, okay. I do have D laying up there. Sorry, Kat. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody ought to mod once in their life. That just makes me mad when they start picking on you. I can't. You did not do that bad. Sometimes it's our customers that kind of make us that way. Hey.
Oh no, I think I have to own that yesterday. I don't think there's anybody but me.
Well, okay. B. C. D. It's got a little guy up there in the corner.
Who's he? Does it say?
I don't know. Home of Gene Autry.
Oh, Gene Autry.
D. E. F. The Painted Desert. I'm not sure that was linen. G. Feels like it, but sometimes I get a little confused. H. 1955. All right.
All right, those are going in.
I don't know. I think it is.
Oh, thanks, Terry. You're very sweet. All right. Joanne first would like B.
Okay.
Good morning, Glynis. Glynis would like F.
Let me get Glennis a bag. Okay.
How's life in your part of Canada, Glynis?
All right, Carol.
JMH would like E.
Okay.
Cass Sachs would like A.
Okay.
JMac is asking for D for April.
Am I starting a bag for April, I guess?
Yes, I think you are, yes.
Okay, April. Okay.
And then Cass Sachs would like C.
C.
And F.
I don't have F. I got
Oh,
G and
sorry.
H. G and H.
All right. We've got G and H. Would anybody like G or H?
That's G and that's H. I'll just do it this way. All righty. A. B. C. Greetings from St. Clair, Missouri. D. E. F. G. H.
Is that oranges, Deb, in that second to last one?
Golden sweet, golden harvest picking. Oh yeah, picking oranges. Yes, in California.
I know children's fairy tales were really were nightmares. You're right. All right, Cossacks would like A.
Okay.
F for Joanne.
Okay.
B for Kath.
Okay.
G for Joanne.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take that G back and give it to J Mac. Sorry, Joanne.
J Mac.
Let's see then. So C for Cossacks.
Okay.
H for Joanne.
Okay.
And E for Kath. And I'm not seeing anyone for D.
All righty. A. B. C. D. Is that going this way? Yeah, it goes this way. I found a bunch of train ones too, and I'm going to do train by themselves. E.
That's an E one.
F. Buffalo Bill. G. And H.
Okay, now how will I be able to tell? Yes, linen postcards they have a texture to them. They feel like linen. Nikia says they actually are linen, so they're rough and they feel like they've got a weave to them when you touch the front of the card. And plus the colors, you'll be able to see because the colors are actually quite different than other postcards.
See, they have a linen, like linen paper. I printed on some linen paper, so it's on a linen cardstock, but yeah, it's only the front, but it has like a texture. You can kind of see it. I mean, it's got little lines through it.
All right.
And they're wonderful colors.
JMH would like G.
Okay.
Cass Sachs would like H.
Okay.
Joanne Furs would like A.
Okay.
J Mac would like D.
B.
D is in dog.
Okay.
Cass Sachs would like, let's see, B.
Okay.
Joanne Ferris for C.
Okay.
April for F.
Okay.
And I don't see anyone for E. April says she doesn't like not being able to hear the old woman. I think she means you, Deb.
Oh,
Is she
well.
talking about me? Love you, Ms. Deb.
Yeah. Here's A.
Deb's all business today.
Here's B. Only got a couple hours. I got to head off to a ball game. B. Here is C. You haven't pissed me off yet today, April, so we're okay. C. Here is D. I have 2 of D. So I have a duplicate of D. Parrot Jungle. E. F. I'm trying to figure out which way it goes. Let's go that way. F. G. And H.
All right, those are going in. Morning, Kat. Has Kat Kappa bought from you before, Deb?
I do not think so.
Well, welcome, Kat. If you're new here, if you could please send Ms. Deb an email right away with your name and address and your PayPal email. She would appreciate that before you can shop. And if you have, I'm sure she has it somewhere. And if you have any questions, please ask. So right now we're doing postcards. They're $1 a piece. We're putting them 8 at a time, and you just choose the ones that you want in order of the ones that you want. So if you wanted A first, put A. If you wanted C next, put C next, etc. And if you have any questions, please ask us. Everybody's really helpful. All right. JMH would like C. That's JMH.
Gotcha.
Joanne Ferris would like B.
Okay.
And my name's Carol. I'm the mod and Debbie Ham is the one that's selling right now. Let's see. April will take D.
Okay.
Joanne Ferris for H.
Okay.
And she would also like A.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing anyone for the rest of them.
Okay. D, E, F, G. A. B. That's a 2-cent postcard, Carol.
Oh, that's $1,000 there if you live in Canada.
There's B. There's C. There's D. There is E. Look at these real dark ones. Aren't they kind of neat? The real dark ones.
Yeah, I like the ones, the night ones.
F. Statue of Liberty with the full moon. That's pretty.
That's cool.
G. I can't see what the postmark is on that one. And H. I did find 3 Canada postcards I pulled out for you, Carol. Let's see if you want them. All right, H.
From that last round, Cass Sachs would like E, F, and G.
All right, let's go. Let's see. So it was D. So that was E, F, and G. The only one had the girl with the parrots.
That was D. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Kath, we got you. I kind of kept them in order, so I think we're right.
Look
And
at
then
you all
girls,
organized, Deb. My
well, I'm
goodness, you're
trying
growing up, girl.
after yesterday. I thought I better be a little more organized.
All right, these are going in.
And you girls that buy so much from me, if you get something in your bag and it's not what you want, you know you can message me. I probably give you a little cussing, but you can always message me.
You have to take the bitter with the sweet.
You got to take the bitter with the sweet.
Yeah. All right, Joanne first would like G.
G. Okay.
JMH for E.
Okay.
Half sacks for D.
I told you girls after last week's on pearls, I was going to get even with you as soon as we got on my channel. You can't be nasty on her channel like you can on mine.
JMac for A. I think we all could use a good cussing sometimes.
Got it. Okay.
All right. JMH for F.
F for JMH. Got her. What are you doing, Ham?
Working.
Oh, well, we can get one today on when we go through Jacksonville. We can stop at Home Depot or something. Okay, my water heater went out, Jack says.
Oh no. Half
Okay.
sack for H.
H. All right. Okay.
And I'm not seeing anyone for B or C.
Okay, B, C. All right. A. If it wasn't for bad luck, Jack wouldn't have any at all, I can tell you.
Yeah.
B. C. D. And I'm noticing that all these linens are, horizontal.
Yeah.
Horizontal. D. E.
I could see how people could collect these because they're sort of
I
they're
know, they're all
similar, but they're
seams.
different, you know?
I know, they're all pretty
And
seams.
the colors are so lovely.
Yes. F. G. And H.
All right, those are going in.
We only have this many to go, girls, and we can change over.
All right, Joanne first would like A.
Okay.
JMH for F.
Okay.
Joanne first for H.
Okay.
And that's all I'm seeing for that round.
Okay. B, C, D, E, G.
Oh, hold on. Cass
Okay.
Sachs would like B.
Okay, that's B. All right.
C.
Okay, B, C,
D.
D.
E. And G.
I think that's all the rest of them.
Yeah,
Because
I
it
think
was
it might
B,
be,
C.
yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, good morning, Pearl.
That was the rest of them. Okay.
Thank you, Kath.
A. 1 cent postcard.
That one might be worth $2,000 in Canada.
B. C.
Cherry blossoms.
Yep. D. E. F. 1 cent postcard.
You know, I could see these would make a great little postcard album that you could hinge on the left side
Yep. G.
and make
That's a
those
gorgeous one.
pages and add little, things to each page. That would be pretty cool.
H. Pearl is selling today at 1 Eastern. Isn't it, Pearl? 1 Eastern?
It is, I believe, yes.
Okay, 1 Eastern.
It's going in. All right. JMH would like F.
Okay.
Let's see. Cassax would like A.
Okay.
JMH for C.
Okay.
Cassax for B.
Okay.
JMH for H.
Okay.
And D, E, and G. The rest of them for Cassax.
Thank you, Kath. I'll know when you get 3 postcards to put linens in yours. There won't be too many left, I don't think. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Can't tell what the postage stamping is at 1 cent, I think.
All right, those are going in.
About 1.5 rounds will be out.
All right, JMH would like F.
Okay.
Joanne first would like H.
Okay.
Let's see. Everyone says they're going to see you in a bit, Pearl. Good morning, Daisy Taylor. And that's all I'm seeing for those. I'm not sure if Cass Sachs is going to come in. She wants to know what is left. A, B, C, D, E, and G.
And G.
What you see there down on the table is left. H is gone, J-Mac.
We'll give her just a minute.
Yeah. Hello, Susie. No, Pearl's selling on her own channel.
All right, so A, B,
Yeah.
C, D, E,
And G.
and G.
J-Mac
right.
just came in. Okay. Let's see. J-Mac came in as G for April.
A, B, C, D, E, and G. Okay. Got her. All righty. A. 1 cent postcard. B. C. D. E. These are really pretty ones. F. G. And H.
Yes, they did. They went into Cast Power, right, Deb? That last group?
No. She
Oh.
wanted what was left?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for checking, JMH. I thought that's what you were doing, Deb. I'm sorry. Deb, we can't see you, hon. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if I add her
okay.
to the stage. Oh, there she is. She's back again. Okay. There we go. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. J Mac would like D.
Okay.
A for JMH.
Okay.
G for Daisy Taylor.
Oop, gotta make one for Daisy. Hang on a second.
Take your time.
And you said G?
G for Daisy Taylor, yes.
Okay. Got her?
Let's see. B for Cass Sachs.
Okay.
F for JMH.
Okay.
And C, E, and H for Cass Sachs.
Okay. We're just about done. A. B. I don't know about that one. Oh, we already sold that one, I know. C.
Well, you'll make more money if you sell it again.
I know. D.
That's the
E.
same one, Deb, isn't it?
No.
Oh, I guess it's a little bit different. Sorry.
Yeah, they're all creeks. D. I mean E. Must be a series, I would say.
I guess.
F. I don't see any numbers. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes she says their number, and Nakia says their numbers. F. Oops. G. H. Hold on, Carol. I got two left.
Okay.
I. And J.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see them down here, but
All right. Those are going in.
I can show them again if they need them to get up higher.
Yes, Cass, actually, I don't know if you've collected them before, but you've got an instant collection if not.
Yeah, I don't know if this one is, but I'm throwing it in cast sack. I just don't, it doesn't feel like the rest of them, so it may not be. Well, I don't want to put it in there because I want to put free. I'll put it off to the side and put your name on it. I don't think it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Joanne first for B.
Okay.
JMH for D.
Okay.
And the rest to Cass Sachs.
All right. So the linen ones that I have left, I'll split up between you girls, and they'll be free.
Cass Sachs says instant collection. Thank you, Debbie.
JR, you've got some wonderful postcards
You
there.
did, yes.
I mean, you got beautiful colors.
Yes,
All right,
the colors
these
the
are
best.
comicals, and like I said, they're still $1. Do right and do right. A. G, but you're slow, Carol. You're slow. B.
I didn't come here to be insulted, Deb. I can be insulted anywhere.
How long must I beg for a letter? That's a cute one. Let's see. D is, won't you come teach us how to swim? Look at them old girls in their swimsuits. That is D.
The back of that one's nice.
It is.
The top, where it says postcard.
Oh, yeah, it does have a
Yeah.
lady. This is the fellow who takes up all the road. That's E. You're a terrible flirt. That's F. You should worry, get lonesome, and write to me. That's G. And you should worry so long as my heart stays on the job. That's H.
All right, those are going in.
Oh, I think
Everyone says thank you, Deb. Thank you, Deb, for those postcards.
I think I just found another whole part of a stack I didn't pull out that are linen. Oh my.
Well, we'll do those when we're done these.
Yep.
Okay, Joanne for G.
E, F, G. Okay.
Daisy Taylor for D. April for F.
F.
Daisy Taylor for E.
E. Okay.
And April for A, B, C, and H.
Well, that's the rest of them. Okay. I can see April using these.
Yes, I
So
can too.
So I can laugh at her when she does her thing. All right. My dear, and then they put it says mother. Anyway, I can't read it. So that's A. B has these cute little kids playing in a sand pile.
Can you a little bit flatter? Maybe we can't see it for the glare when it's on an angle. Oh, man, that doesn't really help.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
That's
it's
better
the
right there. Yep. Okay. Yep.
If I could speak, what in my heart is Himmel. I vout be so happy. Yes. I'll climb this fence even if it takes me all night, April. And I'm sure it would take me all night. This is linen. It's a cute one, but it is linen.
Huh.
I didn't realize that. Practice makes perfect.
Huh.
F. This berg seems blue without you. That's a little postcard.
It's been cut off from the bottom, maybe.
Could be. It doesn't look like, but yeah. Sure, okay. It's my play suit, but don't get any wild ideas. And that's H.
Joanne first says, Deb, these are so cool. Thank you for buying them.
Well, I didn't buy them. They were, some guy called and said, yeah, would you sell these postcards? And I said, oh my God, I thought it was going to be 5 boxes. And we get down there, it's 10 boxes, that whole thing full of patches. And then he gifted me a whole big flat of trade cards, which I'm going to come out good there because they're wonderful and I'm keeping them.
All right.
I do have a postcard book, but I'm not sure. I might show it, but I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it because it's got wonderful postcards in it. Go ahead.
All right. So E for Daisy Taylor.
Okay.
B for Joanne Frères.
B for Joanne. Okay.
C for Gritty. Gret.
Who?
Margaret.
Margaret, have you bought from me? You said it's Gritty?
It's Gritty Gret. I'm sure she's bought from you, Deb. If not, Margaret, have you bought from our Deb before? I know you've bought from Nakia, but I'm not sure if you've bought from Deb.
Yeah, could you please send it to me again? Because that name has no familiar to me. And what did you say for her? C?
C.
Okay. Please send me your info just so I have it because you don't sound familiar to me.
She says yes, but I'll send it again.
Thank you. I mean, because I'd have to have a last name. I know that does not ring a bell. Okay.
All right. And then we're going back to, let's see. Joanne first for F.
Okay.
Hi, Cindy V. How are you? All right, that's all I'm seeing, I think, for those.
A. B. Water, water everywhere, but not to drop to drink. B. I felt quite put out. C. That's a cute one. Mama, what's Papa mad about? D. Gosh, Pop's in bad with Mom again. E.
In the doghouse? No.
Yeah. F. How can I sew any wild cats when I'm
Oats?
busy giving them to all the time? The old plug. I don't know.
I think wild oats.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Wild. Oh, it is oats, not cats. F. Paul, if you're too lazy to walk down to the still, you can just go thirsty. That's a cute one. G. Ooh, what? That's hot. I'll say it is, or I mean, yes, dear. And that is H.
J-Mac, I did not see you. I did not see Juju or whoever put one in there. Let's just see what happened. No, I do not see her at all. Was there some that she wanted from the last round?
Well, it's in YouTube under Daisy. I see Juju FDACEBEG and H. So I'm gonna say she probably wants the rest. I'm gonna put them in her sack and then I'll talk
Okay.
to April. Oh,
Yes, J-Mac says give the rest of the last round to April.
okay.
Okay, so this round's going in.
All right.
Once again, things don't always transfer to StreamYard. Usually they do, but there's always one or two a day that don't.
Yep.
I don't think I'm seeing anyone for these. Joanne first would like A.
Okay.
J-Mac says give them to Juju.
She wants them all.
Yep.
She'll have fun with them, I guarantee you.
Did you miss that one up top, Deb?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. If we're tired of these, we can move on to, I got buildings. Well, I don't know. You girls want me? I mean, I got this many more.
Why don't we put them up and see what happens? And if nobody
Okay.
wants them,
I am missing the children. That's A live town is Unionville, and you couldn't get here too quick. That's B. C is I spent a quiet evening. That's a little Chinese. C. This one's cute. My sister is engaged. I'm wise, but just wait till I get a beau. Well, that's D. We'll give you the benefit of our experience. Makes cute. I guess
I
it
think
makes
that would
cute
be a good
family.
one for your husband, Joanne.
Yes. Strictly in it. Lady, I don't see nothing wrong with your rear end. That sounds like choo-choo. Oh, golly. And then cornet player. Quit playing that old cornet. Why don't you take a hint? Must I use stronger language? That won't look too well in print. No, that's H.
All right. Those are going in. Margaret Gritty Gret would like B.
All right.
Joanne Ferris for A.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor for E.
Okay.
Are these for April, J Mac? Yes, okay. G for April. C for Gritty Gret for Margaret.
Okay.
And then the rest are for April. Margaret, you know what? It's no worries. You keep it on because we can't. It's too hard to try to change them.
Bird's eye view. There's one thing you'll never be able to get in a city with all its blamed advantages, is that it's a good old country dinner. B. I'm detained. We'll write soon. Arrived by air-conditioned train. That's D. You said you'd visit our bungalow. When are you coming? I'd like to know. Pack up your grip at once and hike, else we'll forget what your face looks like. E. I can't read it. Little man that sells ice cream, but I can't read it. F. G. And H. Girls, we can go back to linens, or we can go back to buildings, or just kind of everyday things.
We'll give Daisy Taylor G.
Okay.
We'll just see if anyone else would like any of these, and if not, J Mac thinks April would like them all. I'm not seeing anyone else, so April.
Okay.
Glynis is wondering when you're doing the railway, Deb.
I can go over and get them. Give me just a second. I think they're right up on the front of my computer. So give me just a second, Carol, and I'll
Okay.
see if I can grab them real quick since Glynis is here. I might be able to get to them. I pulled them out this morning. Oh. You want out, Whitey? Just a minute.
I will pass these things along when she returns.
Oh, let's see. There could be some more, Glennis, but these are what I found this morning.
Joanne says linen. She would like to see the rest of the linens and retro buildings, please.
Retro buildings. Okay, I'll have to
And
figure out
J-Max says that April might need a private showing of the cartoon cards.
All right. Here's A. Here is B. Here is C. Here is D. Here is E.
Oh, it looks a little
F.
Thomas the Tank Engine. That's a cool one.
Oh, I think I have two of F. G. And H. I would say this was an old one, Glennis. Says $4 on the back of it.
J-Max says she'd like to see the railroad too.
Now, this is it. I'm showing you what I got this morning. I
And
might have
Castax
some more.
also wants to see more linens. So when we're done with the railroads, maybe we can go back to the linens.
Yeah, we'll do linens. And then,
Okay.
because there is some retro buildings there in the linens I see right on top. So, yeah, we'll do these few railroads because I don't have too many.
All right. Daisy Taylor for D.
D. Okay.
Joanne Ferris for B. Glynis for A. J-Mac for, let's see, C.
Okay.
April for E.
Okay.
And Glynis would like, let's see, F.
Okay. I have one more F.
That's all I'm seeing for those. So we've got F, G, and H left, ladies.
Yeah. A. B. C. D. E. F. G. And H. And we'll probably have one more half around.
Okay. Okay, so from the last round,
Okay.
Glynis would like the other F. That's that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And Glynis would also like G and E. Okay, maybe this is from this round. Never mind. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, so I haven't put this round
These
in
are,
yet.
yeah,
So
these are the two I have left.
all right,
on
so
the last round.
let's deal with this new round first. We're going to
Okay.
deal with the new round, and then we can show those again and see if anyone wants them.
Yeah, I'll put them up with these last three, or these.
Okay.
Yeah, I have three left.
So this new round is going in now. So if you already put it in again, please. Okay, Joanne first for D.
Okay.
Glynis for G.
Okay.
J Mac for H.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor for A. Oh, that's nice. Everybody got their first pick. Glynis would like E.
Okay.
J Mac would like B and G.
B, I don't have G. I got C and F.
Okay. All right. So I'm not seeing anyone for F. So sorry. Sorry. J Mac will take. Hold on. So J Mac's going to take the B,
I gave it to her.
and Daisy's going to take the C.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing anyone for F.
Okay. All right. These are the 3 I have left. Then I'll put the rest of them back up. So there's A. There is B. Oh, that's not a train. Never mind. That isn't even a train. So that's the only 2. And I'll put these back up. So I've showed these. C, D,
Hi, Wilhelmina.
and E. So A and B are 2 new ones that I haven't showed. The rest of them I showed.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for that I could maybe put in for you? Or do you have more postcards than anyone? All right, those are going in. All right. JMac would like A.
Okay.
C for April.
Okay.
Of course, sheep. Okay. Let's see. D for JMac.
Okay.
B for, did JMac get B? No, B for JMac.
Okay. I got E left.
I'm not seeing anyone for E. Glynis is asking, Deb, do you have any old cars?
Yes, but I'm going to have to sort those out because some of those I kept for myself. But I will go through and see what I can't live without. If you can wait till tomorrow, Glennis.
I'm sure she can.
I probably do have. And I will go through and pick out old cards. Okay, we're back to linens.
Okay.
A. B. C.
Which university is that, Deb?
Florida State University.
Thank you.
D. E. F. G. 2-cent postcard. And H.
You're a wealthy woman if you sell those in Canada.
2-cent postcard.
Oh, good morning, Martha.
All right.
How are you today?
I bet she's on the road.
We're just right now doing linen postcards. So these are like a textured postcard with, as you can probably tell, really kind of specific colorways. All right, so those are going in. Joanne first for A.
Okay.
Cass Sachs for B.
Just a second. Half B. Okay.
Joanne for F.
Okay.
Cass Sachs for E.
Okay.
Martha for C.
Oop, gotta make a bag for Martha. Martha. All right.
Joanne for H.
Okay. D and G.
And those are for Cass Sachs. I don't know if you heard earlier, Glennis, but I said someone on my Facebook Marketplace was selling a U.S. postcard with a 2-cent U.S. stamp for $1,000.
So you might have some money there, Miss Kath. That's A. And I hope you do.
Mind you, the other day someone was also selling a lightly effed upon mattress. No, a box spring, a lightly effed upon mattress.
With the word, yeah, with the word F.
Yeah, but the word F was spelled out in full. Yes, trying to spell you right.
Send that to me. These are pretty buildings, Joanne. F. G.
I think our prime minister is at that building today.
And H. There we go.
All right.
I have to admit, these are pretty postcards. Look at the color on them. They just look
I know,
so
the
good.
colors are lovely, aren't they? Joanne first for G.
Okay.
J Mac for B.
Okay.
Martha for A.
Okay.
Joanne for H.
Okay.
All right. J Mac for E.
Okay.
Martha for D.
Okay.
J Mac for F. And the last one to Cass Sachs. Kath, hon, if you want more, you might be better to put in more letters.
Her hardware got one $700.
Who?
Her hardware, Russia.
Where do you want to just go over and get it?
My daughter, we do that.
Oh, I can call the bank real quick. Well, how about taking a check? And you can write a check, but you'll have to get my purses in the check. Just do F and G. Or you can do Brown County, either one. Mike puts checkbooks in my purse, get either one of them out.
Great minds, Cass Sachs.
Okay. A. B.
Because we in the morning, we got to go over there anyway.
Okay. C. D. Jack just won't hardly go anywhere without me and write a check. He is such a hillbilly. I'll just wait till tomorrow. I'll wait for you. E, F, G, and H. Is that the Empire State Building?
Looks
No,
like it.
Chrysler Building. Chrysler Building at night in New York City.
All right, those are going in.
What time is it? 10 o'clock. So it's 11 o'clock Pearl's time. So we got another hour.
Yep. Well, actually, no, we've got 2 more hours because it's 11 o'clock my time.
Okay, and she's starting at what?
Yeah, she's starting at 1, so
Okay.
almost 2 hours. So Joanne would like C. J-Mac for E. Martha for D.
Okay.
Cassax for A.
Okay.
Martha for B.
Okay.
Cassax for H.
Okay.
And we have F and G left if anyone would like them.
F and G. All right. A.
Kath is going to take F and G, Deb.
Got her. B. That's a gorgeous one. C. D. E. F. G. And H. Oh, this is Indians. This is a pretty one. H.
It is nice.
All right.
Hi, Rain Girl. How are you?
Probably one round left, Carol.
All right. Those are going in. How are you doing today? Daisy Taylor for H. Joanne Furs for D.
Okay.
J-Mac for B.
Okay.
Martha for C.
Okay.
And Cassax will take the rest.
All right. Glennis, are you still here? I want to show Glennis this one. She asked for cars. So I'm going to show it to her and see if this is what she's thinking. Because, I mean, when we do cars, this is probably what I have. But, Glennis, if you're here, is that what you're kind of thinking of on old cars?
That's a cool one.
Let me know. And when you can let me know. Here's A.
Joanne Furs says for me, yes, I think.
Well, I'll have to come up with some old cars. B.
Okay.
I got a 2-hour ride, so maybe I'll take some of these ones that I want to keep, and I'll look through them one more time. C.
Glennis says she was thinking more of pictures of just cars, not the
Okay.
buildings with the cars.
All right. So, Joanne, you want this one?
Maybe we should just put it up and let, because other people may
Okay.
want it as well.
All right.
Nothing
D.
against Joanne by any means, but
D. All right. That'll be E. F, G, and H. And then I have like 2 left, and I'm going to show what I have left in linen. That way we'll be out of the linen.
Okay, so I'm going to put these in. Yeah, bronchitis takes some time to get over. Definitely does. All right, Daisy for G.
G.
And hooray, Joanne got E, the one that she was after. I'm so happy, Joanne.
E. Okay.
F for JMH.
And it was your sack, JMH. I haven't seen you for a while. Let me see. Oh, there you are. Okay. Gotcha.
A for Martha. C for Kath Sachs.
C. Okay.
H for Joanne.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing anyone for B or D.
Okay.
Oh, good morning, Christy. How are you?
All right. These two I've not showed before. A, which I think this is Abe Lincoln's home. It is. Abe Lincoln's home. 60 miles from me in Springfield. B, some more old cars. Now, I have showed the rest of these. I'm going to show them one more time, and then if you don't buy them, then we'll do something else. C, D.
That's a pretty one.
2-cent postcard. Post stamp. E, F. That's in. No, I don't think that's Indians. Never mind. Echo River, largest body of water, Monmouth Cove. F. This is your parrot. I had 2 of those, or I had 3 sold. So that's F. I mean G. And then H. 2-cent post stamp. And then I. And the only thing I have left is those 2 from the last round I didn't sell. So they're buildings. Okay. All right.
Kath Sachs will take those 2 from the last round.
Okay.
All right, so we've got H and I. There we go. All right, these are going in.
Nice postcards, can't they? Nice buildings. I love buildings.
I know there's some really neat ones, aren't there?
I know I've sorted out
Yeah.
all the buildings, but I have a bunch to sell today, but I didn't know if they'd all be interested in buildings.
Daisy Taylor for E.
Okay.
JMH for C. I debated on that one, JMH. So I'm glad you got it. Martha for B.
I love the old cars. So Glennis, I'm going to say I don't have anything with old cars because that's what I'm thinking, old cars.
April for F.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor for A.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor for D. And the last 3 go to Kath Sachs.
Thank you, ladies. All right, these are just, let's see, let me look at them real quick. I think these are just odd ones. Yeah, these are just odd ones that I'm just going to show. I think they're neat, but we'll see. I mean, they're animals. They're kind of, I don't know what you call them, but anyway.
Is that an animal?
No, but it's a, don't even say what it is. Let me see. Does it say down here in the corner? No, it doesn't say what it is, but that's some Western guy. Here's kitties. Everybody loves me. Ain't it fierce? So that's B. C is kind of a cute one. It's not, well, to learn just how my heart endines, go to glass and read these lines. Well, see, it's in backwards. I can't read it. It's a cute lady. So that's C. This is a pretty one. Remember, it says, it's embossed.
That is a pretty one.
That's D. I can't begin to read this. To live constant, but that's all I can read.
It's
So
also
that's E.
Oh, we had a couple of those last night, I think.
Yep. And then, Carol, there's two of these. Do you want one of these telegram ones?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, I figured you would. So there's F. And then here's kind of a different telegram one. G.
With copies.
And then this is H, Chinese. What's on the back of those? Are they written on? Yeah, they're written on. That one, and yeah, they're both written on. They come out of a scrapbook, it looks like. So there we go.
Okay, those are going in. She's been looking for old cars, but she doesn't have any. Sometimes there's cars on the postcards, but she doesn't have any that are specifically cars.
Yeah, I don't have any old cars. I think the guy that I got these from sells on eBay or has for years. He's an older gentleman. So I didn't get any Halloween, and I didn't get any Tuck or any of the famous brand ones. So I think I got all his junk he couldn't sell.
JMH for B.
Okay.
Glynis for D.
Find Glynis's bag. Hang on. Okay, there she is. Okay.
Daisy Taylor for E.
Okay.
Let's see. Martha for C.
Okay. After I say that, hang on a minute. Martha, where are you at? Oh, there's Martha. Okay.
April for H.
Okay.
JMH for A.
Okay.
And we've got E and F left.
Nobody likes F.
Did Daisy Taylor get an E?
She could have. She got one. Oh yeah, she did. It was those little
Okay.
pansies.
She would also like an F.
Okay.
And I'm sorry. Okay, so I think that's. I'm not seeing anyone for that last one.
I'm putting it for you because it's a nice one. So it's that telegrammy one. Okay. A. B.
These are cute.
C. Little Chinese girl. D. Not yet, but soon. Oh, when they're kissing, that's a neat one. D. E. Kiss me, nothing makes me feel bad. That's a cute one. F. Oh, maybe these are some of the, I don't think so. F. These are different. I put those others underneath. G, a cheery greeting, a friendship hello to one who I am happy to know. And H. Oh, Carol, you might like this one. It's a graduate.
No, not too
Too
cutesy for me,
colorful.
I'm afraid.
Yep, too cutesy, too colorful.
All right. Oh, Mavis will love you. Yes, that was a cute kitty card that you got, JMH. H for JMH.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor for G.
Okay.
April for D.
Okay.
Joanne Furs for B.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor for F.
Okay.
E for April.
Okay.
And A for April.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anyone for C.
Alrighty. This one did have Spain on the front of the little bag it came out of. That's A, B. I scribbled all that out. C, D. That's not in English. E.
Is that a cemetery, Deb?
No, it's cow. It's cows.
Okay.
Look like one. No, I agree. F. Is this one? And no,
Can't tell the difference between cemetery stones and cows. It's
I
pretty
know
bad.
it kind of looked like it from far away. F. Oh, no, they don't feel. They look like linen, but they're not. G. They kind of sort of do, but
They
I
do
don't
the
think
same
they
sort of colors, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like it, but no. And H.
Oh, I have a whole series of those.
You do?
I think that's got a
This one
weekday.
says
Probably.
Friday.
Yes, yeah.
Friday.
There's a series of 7 of those that I have.
Oh, well.
All right, those are going in. JMH for D. Daisy Taylor for F. April for A. Glynis for G. So if you see.
Okay.
So April would like A.
No, A's gone.
Oh, sorry.
B, C, E, and H.
E and H for April.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor is going to take B.
Okay.
And no one loves C.
All right. A. Joanne, are you still here? Do you want buildings? B, what are you girls looking for now? C,
Are those sheep in the bottom of B?
yeah, I think they are. A Kentucky welcome. I saved out some sheep for Wooly.
Okay, yeah, that's what she said. She asked for sheep cards. She said she had to go out, but she
All right,
was
I'm gonna
after
put
sheep
that off to
cards.
the side then. B, yeah, because she's not selling today. She's selling tomorrow, didn't she?
Yes.
C, D, E. Ooh, this is a cute one. F,
Oh, that's a cute one. I like the writing on the front.
G. Look at that jackass. Isn't that cute? G. And H.
You shouldn't talk about your husband that way, Deb.
I know. I call him that all the time too.
I bet you do.
Oh, and I want to show for the girls that weren't here yesterday. I'll go pull them. I got those, 10 for $1, just random.
Okay, sure. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
'cause we might have some new people that weren't here
All
yesterday.
right, these are going in. I still got about an hour and a half. All right, JMH for A.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor for B.
Okay.
April for E.
Okay.
JMH for G.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor for C.
Okay.
April for F.
Okay.
What have we got left? D
G
and
and
H. No, I don't think I'm seeing anyone for D or H.
Okay. A. B, a pretty totem pole. Well, I might have to go to buildings because either that or I got a few. Let me put up a round of these because April's here. I got a round of these.
Well, actually, April isn't here. JMax bidding for her.
Oh, all right. Well, I got all these cutesy ones. I don't know if anybody's interested in. Okay, let me put up some.
Are they comic or just cutesy?
Well, they're comic.
Okay.
All right. I've got some pretty colorful buildings. I'm just going to put up a few rounds and see what somebody thinks. C, D, E, F, G, and H. I just love old buildings. So, I mean, I'm pretty much down to buildings in.
Those are going in.
I'm pretty much down to buildings.
Are you almost finished for today, Deb?
Well, we'll see. Depends on whether they want buildings or not.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I'm pretty much. I think I sold all the flowers yesterday, so I have lots of buildings.
All right, Joanne would like C. JMHA. Martha H.
No, I don't want to be done, but Martha H.
Just need to sort more, do you, Deb?
Well, no, I pretty much got them all sorted. It's pretty much I'm down to buildings.
Okay.
Well, except holiday.
All right. Why don't we could do we could do whatever you want when we're done here. We could do more buildings because these have been popular. Joanne first is going to take D and E.
Yeah, I'd like to do a few rounds of these buildings because they're nice buildings.
I'm not
Maybe I
seeing
do
anyone.
holiday tomorrow.
Oh, Joanne first is no. I'm sorry. All right, that's all I see for those.
Okay. Nobody likes the totem pole. I was kind of surprised.
Glennis says Christmas.
Tomorrow, Glennis. I have to go find them. A, B, C, D. I mean, I can run up and grab them. E. Some of them won't be $1 though, because I got Santa Clauses. It's going to be more money. F. I'm not selling Santa Clauses for $1. Ooh, I think this could be linen. G. Feels like it to me. G. Oh, I think this one's linen. That's linen too. H. Another linen.
Those are going in.
I just don't have any old cars, Glenna. The only cars I have is what I showed you with those people in it that are, 30s.
JMH for G.
Okay.
Christy for H.
Oh, I gotta get Christy in a bag. Hang on a second, Christy. Okay.
Martha for C.
C. Okay.
Joanne first for D.
Okay.
Martha for A.
Okay.
We've got what? B, E, and F.
Yes.
Not seeing anyone for those.
Okay. A. B. C. D. E.
It's the same as C.
It sure is. Okay, E. Good eye there, Carol. F.
Yeah. They're not rocket science.
I guess I've looked at so many, they all look the
I think so,
same. And H.
What do you think rocket scientists say? It's not sorting postcards?
Yeah.
Hi, Irma. How are you?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I know you start to see double and they all start to look a little
Yeah,
the
they
same,
all
don't
look the
they?
same. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
those are in.
Yeah.
All right. Glynis would really like A.
Okay.
H for JMH.
Okay.
Joanne first for C.
I'm going to give you the bottom one because it's in better shape. I don't know. They're both kind of the same. All right.
Irma for C.
Let me get her my bag. Okay.
Martha for F.
Okay.
B for Joanne Frères.
Okay.
And G for Joanne Frères.
Okay.
We've got D and E left, if I'm not mistaken. And no one for D or E.
All right. A. B. C. Look at that. There's a building in Peoria, 60 miles from us. It's on a corner and it comes to a point like that.
There's
It's
one in New York City. They call it the Flatiron Building.
D. Yeah, it's on both blocks and it comes out to a point. Neat. I think it's a restaurant. E. F. G. And H. Look at that big mansion.
Hi, Marjorie. How are you?
I wonder what that is.
Marjorie's joining us, Deb.
Hi, Marjorie. All right.
There we go. All right. Martha would like C.
I love all these old buildings. Yes.
Daisy would like D.
Okay.
J Mac would like B.
Okay.
Irma would like A. Well, we have a lot of postcards. Deb has a lot of postcards. JMH for H. She has 10 shoe boxes full, Marjorie.
All right.
And we're going to go back to the top. Let's see here. What do we have left? E, F, and G. Daisy Taylor for E.
Okay.
Irma for G.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing anyone for F.
Okay. A. B. C. D. E. F. G. And H.
All right, those are going in.
I think I found some more. Oh, they're just
Martha
mixed.
for E.
Okay.
Irma for H.
Okay.
Daisy for G. Irma for F.
Okay.
Irma for B.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anyone for A, C, or D.
A. B. C. D. E. F. G. And H.
All right, those are going in. All right, Joanne first for D.
Okay.
Irma for C.
Okay.
Marjorie for A.
All right, I gotta get Marjorie a bag. Marjorie, are you the same girl I bought the?
It's Marjorie from Gilded Inspirations.
Okay, that is her. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
JMH for H. JMH, have you noticed that you often purchase H? Isn't that interesting?
There you go. Okay.
Let's see. I think that's it. So we've got B, E, F, and G.
Yes.
I'm not seeing anyone for any of those.
Okay. A. B. C. D. E. F. G. And H.
All right, those are going in. JMH would like D. Everybody wanted D.
Freddie wins the castle. Okay.
Irma for G. And Marjorie, I'm sorry, D and G are already gone.
Oh, yeah. D. Well, G's not gone.
It is now. G
Oh.
for Irma. G
Oh,
for Irma.
Okay. Gotcha.
Joanne for H. Everybody wanted D and G.
Yeah, those castles.
Yep, and Irma would also like B, please.
I'll see if I got any more castles, but I don't know.
And we've got A, C, E, and F. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing anyone for any of those.
A. B. That's linen. C. D.
You have to fire your sorter, Deb.
I know. I run across one from time to time. E. F. I think that's linen. G. That's a neat one with those people. I love people in the background of buildings. And H. That's another neat one. Must be popular, those buildings that come to a point on the corner.
We have one here in Hamilton, and also one here in St. Catharines. So yeah, I think they are. All right. Daisy Taylor will take H.
Okay.
JMH for D.
Okay.
JMac for G. Cassax for C. Joanne Ferris for B.
Oh,
No, hold on. Sorry, Joanne Ferris for E. That was her first choice.
I'll find Kath. Well, she hasn't bought for a while, so she's at the bottom of the pile. Okay. Who was next?
Joanne Ferris for E.
Okay.
Irma for A.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got, what have we got left? C and F. Cassax, I thought no, sorry, B and F. Cassax will get F. And Joanne Ferris will get B.
Thank you, ladies. All righty. A.
Where's that, Deb?
Courthouse in Denver, Colorado.
Very cool building.
B. C. A lounge and ballroom. Oh, in Springs, Massachusetts. C. D. E. That's a neat one. Oh, time of arrival of trains at Danvers. So this is kind of railroad. Maybe it's a train station. F. G. Main Street looking south, Salt Lake City, Utah. There is a whole bunch of Salt Lake City, Utah ones. I did notice that. They're probably coming up to them. And H. Lakefront, Salt Lake City, Utah. H. I think all these are going to be. Oh, Southern Iron Springs.
All right, those are going in.
Ooh, I might have found another castle.
Okay, Irma for E.
Okay.
Joanne Ferris for B.
Okay.
Irma for A.
Okay.
Joanne Ferris for G.
Okay.
And Irma for H.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing anyone for the rest.
A. I think that's a castle, or is it a
It's
church?
like a church, I think.
Oh, it's a cathedral. Denver, Colorado. Yeah.
I think you had one of those earlier, actually.
Oh. Well. B. C. D. E. F. G. And H. Look at
That's
the
a
old
neat one.
trolley.
There's a trolley bus in it.
Yeah.
All right, these are going in. Daisy Taylor for H.
Okay.
Irma for A. Everybody wanted A.
Yes. A
And
lot of
H.
old churches.
Joanne first for B.
Okay.
Irma for E. Martha for G.
Okay.
Daisy Taylor for C.
Okay.
So what have we got left? D and F.
D and F.
I'm not seeing anyone for those two.
A. B. C.
Can I ask where that one is, Deb? Or please?
Uh-huh. Well, it's Edinburgh's castle. So wherever Edinburgh is.
Edinburgh? Is it in Scotland?
Okay. Edinburgh, Edinburgh, Edinburgh
Could you
Castle.
put that one in my pile, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
C. D.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Front gate. I don't know. I can't read it. Too little to print. E. F. Look at the ivy on that house. I would love that. But wouldn't you think that would rot the wood away unless
It
it's
does,
brick?
yes, yeah.
Yep, unless it's
And
brick.
it also will pull off the siding or the stucco. Our house used to be stucco, and we had ivy growing on the side of our house, and it pulled the stucco off.
Yep. G. And H. That's in Chicago. I bet it don't look like that now. North Plaza, White City, Chicago.
All right, those are going in. All right, JMHA. Irma G.
Hold up, gotta find JMH. Got her. Irma for G.
Yes.
Okay.
Daisy for E.
Okay.
Joanne for H.
Okay.
F for Marjorie.
Okay.
D for JMH.
Okay.
And no one for B or C.
A. B. C. D. E. F. G. Must have some other stuff mixed in here. H.
Deb, could I bother you for D, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
I'll put up this one for D.
Okay. I think C might be French.
You think? Let me just look at it. Let's see. It's got a 10-cent thing, but boy, I don't know.
Can I see the back of it?
Uh-huh.
Carte postale. I think that's a French stamp. That's a sewer stamp from France.
Gotcha.
French one.
Well, there you go. Somebody better scarf up that, or I would have kept that.
All right, those are going in. Irma for C.
Way to go.
Everybody wanted C.
I imagine so. Including me.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. Daisy Taylor for F. Cass Sachs for D. Marjorie for H.
H. Okay.
Joanne Ferris for B.
Okay.
And let's see, what do we have left?
A, E, and G.
G for Irma. And A for Irma. I'm not seeing anyone for E.
A. B. C. D. E. F. G. And H.
Oh, hi, Pat Callahan. How are you?
Hey, Pat.
All right, those are going in. Irma for B.
Okay.
Joanne for G.
Okay.
Martha for C. Irma for A. Joanne for E. Oh no. One of the babies has an ear infection.
Oh, golly.
Martha for D. Martha for F.
Nobody for H.
Nope.
Look at that up close, Joanne. People and cars. Not trying to sell it to you, but it's a neat one. Union Station in St. Paul, Minnesota. Neat card. All right. A.
Who's that old guy in the corner?
You would ask. E.T. Meredith. Something. Can't read the bottom.
I don't know who that is.
B. Washington, D.C. Post office in Washington, D.C. C. D. E. F. Where's that at? Montreal Notre Dame Church, Place d'Armes. F.
It's in Quebec.
It is. I think that's Lenin. G. It is Lenin. And H. And it don't say who this guy. Oh, General Grant, Galena, Illinois. Oh, Galena. Been drunk on the strip of Galena, Illinois. Got thrown out of a bar because me and the bartender got into it.
The last one from the last round.
Yes. With the cars and the people.
Yes. Irma says she'll take it.
You should, Irma. It's a wonderful card. Union Station. Okay, got her.
All right. And these are going in.
You can tell what I like, girls.
All right. So I said this yesterday. I'm going to say it again today. Irma, you're getting in first a lot, which is fine. But just in case, I will give other people preference at some point. So just so you know. A for Irma. And D for Joanne. Just keeps it fair for everybody, for people whose internet isn't as fast.
D, okay.
And then Irma would like, okay, Daisy Taylor would like H.
H. Okay.
And B for Irma.
Okay. That's it?
Okay, so hold on. So sorry, I didn't realize it was the same one. So the one that we just gave to Irma from the last round with the Joanne put in before Irma. Thank you for pointing that out for me. So can you give that to Joanne instead of Irma, the one with the cars in the front?
Yeah. Find it.
Sorry, Joanne.
Okay, got it.
Okay, great. Thank you, Irma.
All right. C, E, F, and G. And G is Lenin.
Daisy Taylor, I think, would like C. But I'm not seeing anyone for E, F, and G.
All right.
Oh, Joanne Ferds is going to take G.
Okay.
Anyone for E or F? Irma's going to take E.
Okay. All righty. A.
That's an E one.
Old South Church. Something Maine at Old South Church. Yeah, it's got a horse. A. B. C. D. I love these old buildings. E. Is that the Golden Gate Bridge? Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, but it's pretty bad. Let me throw that off. That's pretty bad shape. Oh, that's got people. E. Statue of Liberty. F.
It's a nice one.
G. Oh, I forgot to turn that over. It was wrote on. And so wasn't this one Columbia, Missouri. And H. Okay.
Was it F that we had left from last round?
This one right here.
Yes, I think JMH would like that one.
All right.
If I'm wrong, JMH, please let me know after this. I'm going to put these in right now. Okay, Irma for C.
Okay.
Joanne first says she lives in Columbia, Missouri. Marjorie for F.
Okay.
Martha for A.
Okay.
Joanne for D.
Okay.
And yes, that was the right card for JMH.
Okay.
E for Irma.
Okay.
F for Daisy. Oh, sorry. F for F's already
Nope.
gone, isn't it? Yep,
B,
sorry.
G, and H.
Okay, Martha for B.
Okay.
Joanne first for G.
Okay.
And Joanne first for H.
All right. A. B. C. This is a different kind of postcard. C. D. E. F. G. And H.
All right, those are going in.
Sure am glad you girls are enjoying these buildings because, man, do I have a ton of them.
All right, Daisy Taylor for G.
Okay.
Joanne for B.
Okay.
Irma for H.
Okay.
Martha for F.
Okay.
Marjorie for E.
It's a pretty one with that rainbow kind of on it. Yes.
Daisy Taylor for D. And I'm not seeing anyone for A or C.
Okay. A. B. This is embossed. State capital, St. Paul, Minnesota. It's embossed. C. York Minster. D. E. F. G. And H.
Got about, it's 12:16 here, so Pearl's
At
starting.
about a quarter, yeah, at about a quarter till we'll quit. Carol,
Okay.
just remind me at a quarter till. We'll just call it a day.
I'll try. All right. I'm going to skip to Marjorie. Marjorie's for C.
Okay.
Irma for G.
Okay.
Marjorie for E.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing anyone for the rest of them.
Okay. We're getting tired of buildings.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they were just those weren't inspiring ones. Who knows?
Well, I'm going to put up some of. Let's put up around two of these. I'm not sure what they are, but
Do you want to put up your packs of 10?
yeah. Let me put these up. These are linen.
Okay.
So here's A. Must have had another round. B. I mean, I must have had a different pile. C. D. E. Yeah, these are all linen. F. That might be. Oh, here's one. G. And H. And while you're putting that in,
Those are going in.
let me grab a deck of 10 so I can show you. Give me just a second. Oh. Still got this whole stack of cigar boxes, but I got to clean them up. But oh, they're nice cigar boxes, but they're dirty. They've been stored in a dirty garage.
Mm.
All right, where's my box of postcards? What have I done with them? Oh, they were right here beside me. Okay, Carol.
All right. So Irma for H.
Okay.
JMH for B. Marjorie for F.
Okay.
And that's all I'm seeing for this round.
All right. So what you are going to get, I guess I should have found my list. Well, you probably know if you bought them yesterday. But anyway, they're just random postcards. So, I mean, there's nothing, there won't be any florals because I pulled all the florals. I mean, they're just kind of scenes. And they're just 10 random postcards. And they're going to be $1. And I can take a list. Well, there's a nice building, Joanne, I put in there. So, I mean, they're just postcards that I just felt like, weren't cream of the crop. Let's put it that way.
So and they're just random, so we can't ask for any. We're not.
Yeah, you can't ask for anything. You just get what you get. Ostriches again. So anyway, there's little girls and their ostriches. This must be an ostrich pack. So anyway, that's it. 10 for $1. I'm going to grab my list, Carol.
Okay, take your time. I don't have this in yet.
What will I do with my list?
All right, that's going in.
I guess I'm going to have to make a new one. It must be over at my desk.
All right, Glynis for 2. Daisy for 4. Marjorie for 5. Joanne for 5. And that's all I'm seeing for those.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. So we'll go back to finish off with.
Got about 20 minutes left, Deb.
All right. I think these are linens. Let me see. They are. A. Well, I don't think that one's not. B. C. Cows, not tombstones, Carol.
Not tombstones? Okay.
It's linen. C. D. Linen. E. Linen. F. Linen. G. Linen. And H. Linen. And I'm going to try to tie up these 2 bundles here real quick while you're putting that in, Carol.
Okay, those are in.
I'm ready if you are.
All right, Daisy Taylor for A.
Okay.
Glynis for C and D. And that's all I'm seeing for those.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Irma for B.
Okay.
And I think that's it this time.
A. B. C. D. E. F, G, and H. We'll make this the last round, Carol.
Okay.
Let's see
I'm
if
gonna
I
wait to
can
see what you have tomorrow.
I know, I'll have to see what I can come up with for tomorrow.
Well, you've got all this the holiday ones.
Yeah.
Glynis was asking for Christmas, and I'm sure other people would like Christmas. And I remember
Yep.
you made a big list last night.
Yep. Well, I did, but I can't remember what everybody said. But
Yeah.
I pretty much I have a few florals, I think.
That's why we write it down on a list, right? You have a list somewhere.
I didn't write it down. I just listened to you. The list was too long.
Oh, Jesus, Deb. A for Daisy.
The list was way too long.
C for Glynis.
So yeah, you can tell me again today, but yeah, the list was too long.
Well, there's not much point if you're not going to write it down.
Well, I kind of remember they said florals and holiday, and I said linens, and they said
B,
buildings.
B for Irma.
I kind of remember some of it. I don't have any old cars.
Nobody asked for old cars last night, I don't think. All right. Let's see. What have we got? A, B, and C are gone. Glynis for D. No, I'm reading the wrong ones. Hold on. I can't be. This is the last one. A for Irma. B for Daisy. Oh, sorry. I am reading the wrong ones. My God. Second day in a row.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me put, you said A for Irma. I'm going to put that back up. You said B for Daisy. I'm going to put that back up. And C was Glynis. And D, I think. Let me see.
Yes, it was. Yes.
C, and I don't know which one was C and which one was D, but anyway, I got it up this way now. So there we go.
All right. So another bad. I made it almost to the end before I screwed up.
Sure you
So
did.
A for Irma and B for Daisy. So A is the building, Irma says.
A was the building.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
She said A and B are mixed up.
Okay, so A is the building, so that's Irma, and B was for Daisy.
Right.
All right. Gotcha.
And that's all I'm seeing for this round.
Okay. Well, thanks for another good day, girls. Like I said, I'll do holiday tomorrow. I have Christmas, Valentine's, Easter. I have some wonderful Easter ones, but I've always had a hard time selling Easter, but I have lots of good Easter ones. Few Thanksgiving. I think I had 3 St. Patrick's. So we'll bring those out tomorrow.
Do you know what I've done with seasonal postcards is I've made garlands with them. So for each season, I take 8 postcards or 9 postcards and string them in some ribbon or some yarn or something that, goes well with them, and string them along and hang them across a window or across my buffet or something. And they look really neat. It's a really neat way to decorate, and you've got all sorts of different postcards. So that's something to do with seasonal ones that you can add to your decorations.
Oh yeah, that sounds kind of neat.
I think that'd be something to do with some of your nice ones, Deb, in your room to decorate with.
Yes, some of my ladies.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I made a couple boards to put all my favorite things on, but we'll get to it someday.
All
right, girls. Appreciate it so much. Wish me luck on my
Thanks,
ball game
everyone.
today. We lost 10-2 last night. It was bad.
What time are you planning on being on tomorrow, Deb? At 10 again?
I know. I think my chiropractor.
Oh, right. You have a chiropractor appointment.
9:40. It'll be probably more like 11.
Okay. So
All
just watch 3 Hens and a Chick and your YouTube notifications, and you will see us again tomorrow.
All right, and there's Pearl. She's selling today in just a little
Yes.
bit.
Yep.
So she'll be on in a few minutes. So
In about a
everybody
half
take
an
the
hour.
bus over to Pearl's and we'll see y'all over there.
Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, girls.